What's up, guys? It's Doosan here. It's been a long time. It's been 11 months. I'm sorry for not uploading as much as I did the 3 videos I posted. But things are going pretty good right now, and thank you guys so much for the 3,000 views and upward um, for that lightning video I uploaded a few months ago. If you guys want me to like revamp that and make it better and etc., just let me know and I can do that. But thanks for the subs, etc. And here we go. So recently I've been coming back to Roblox and I've been noticing that a lot of people have been talking about Squid Games. I watched it. You guys should watch it too. It's an amazing show. Um, and I decided to myself, and I thought to myself, I was like, hey, why not? Let me show these, people how to, make a mini game. Maybe they'll like it. Maybe they want me to, post more. If you guys want me to post more, mini games and Squid Games, just let me know. Or in any other game, want me to remake something, just let me know in the comments and I'll do it. But yeah, let's get started. So I have a list of things that we're gonna do first. Step one, we need an intermission system, right? Which is teleporting the players to the starting part right here. And before I even beginning, we're gonna be making this mini game, which is basically like the first mini game which they actually participate in, the red light, green light mini game. And essentially, what's gonna happen is that this doll has to go around like this: red light, and then if it's green light, you die. And then they go back and they do the little music that they were talking about, their little saying, then they said again, red light, green light, then they go around, and then bam. So that's what we're going to be doing. In this part, we're only going to be making it so that like they teleport you to spot right here in the intermission system. But in the next parts, I'll probably upload like next few days from now, or tomorrow maybe. We'll just, we'll add more things to this. We'll make this intermission pop up more, and make this place look a bit more better. And we'll do a lot of things, right? So stick with me and let's get through this. Okay, so we need an intermission system to just teleport out the players to the starting point. So let's do that. So already I have my controller inside server script service, and I have a few variables here, which is local players equals game service players. It essentially gets the service from right here, and then we get the run service, which is just the like a service which provides us with runtime variables and etc. and objects. And then we set a variable for the main folder, which is inside the workspace, which is named core. This has the audio, this has the doll inside of it, everything. Then we have the audio stuff, then we have the start part. The start part is right here where we want to place the teleport at. Okay, and then we have an intermission sound, we'll add that later on. We have a DAW sound, we'll add that later on. We have amount of players in the game equals nil. Players required equals 1. We can change it later. And then intermission countdown equals 20. We can change this later, right? So turning speed, we can use that later on to right? So what do we want to do first, right? So what we'll want to do first is we want to use a loop, right? So while true, let's do this. And the reason why I'm using a while true loop is or the reason why I have a true here is because the while loop, we need a condition in between the while and the do, and basically when this true is true, this loop will fire, and in this sense this true will indefinitely be true. So this function will always run unless we break it. So we do while true, we can check how many people are in the server. So we could do if players get players is equal to players required. Basically players we want the game for the game to start. We can do then we can basically start the game here. Okay, so if there are enough players in the server, right, or in the game, right, we'll start the countdown, right? So let's make a function named local function countdown. Actually no, let's name this intermission countdown. Okay, let's name that. Essentially we want this to count down from let's name this as countdown equals the intermission countdown variable, which is 20 to 0, and we'll subtract 1 each time. Okay, so Roblox released a new, I don't know if you guys know this, but Roblox, they basically released this new library named Task, and it has a bunch of stuff inside of it. If you guys want me to talk more about it in another video, let me know. It's really useful. Then in this sense, we'll do waits one. We want this to wait 1 second before it goes to the next value, right? So this is, so essentially what we're doing right now is we're just making this for loop count down from 20 all the way to 0, and then subtract 1 in between it, and that makes sense. So let's print this. Let's name this as countdown. Actually, let's do this. Let's do intermission, and then let's just do this countdown. Okay, so we'll see that in the output right here, right? And then we'll start seeing that down there. So intermission right there, and we do what you do. So let's fire this. Okay, this is intermission countdown. So bam, the first part is done. That thing will start to count down. Then once it hits the ending point, then the game will actually begin and the doll will do what it's doing. Okay, but hey, we forgot one thing, right? We want the players to teleport to this point, right, before the doll starts its activities, right? So what we want to do now is we want to make a function named teleport all players to points, right? So what we want to do here is we want to put a position here, or yeah, put a position here, or to be honest, yeah, we can do that, doesn't matter. And then we can put a position there, then we can basically loop through all the players, right? So let's do that. We'll do this player equals next, and next, then we do players, get players, do. Okay, so this value right here is the player itself, and then we're going to do local character equals player character. Okay, and you guys can be asking me, hey, just Deucin, what is character? Basically, when you're in the game, right, you see that character that you're moving around, you're able to control and stuff like that. That's basically your character, right? The player, right, or you, the player yourself, you're in the server, right? But your character is moving around, if that makes sense. I'm gonna make a video about that, explain it much more better. So we do local character, player that character, then we'll teleport everyone to that one point. So we'll do, oh yeah, but we do primary part. So you guys may be asking me now again, what is a primary part? So let's use this doll as an example, right? So you see this doll, right? You see if I move its head real quick, right? It has no head now. If I go into the model and if I look at the primary part property, I'll see body, right? So this body right here, right, is basically the primary part, right? So basically, like, the property itself, right, the property itself is able to be any kind of instance whatsoever, right? And in this sense, the instance is the body. So in the character sense, right, or the player sense, the instance is its humanoid root part, which is the torso of the character. Okay, so now let's basically teleport the players to that one point. Let's do primary part position equals primary part dot position plus, actually one thing wrong, position, because like we're gonna have a like this is like an argument basically, but like it's not really an argument, but like we're gonna have it's been so long since I programs. It's basically like the first argument inside the parentheses, yeah, if I remember correctly. So we'll do that, then we'll do local 1.5 this, and the reason why I'm adding it to the vector is because usually when you teleport players around, there's a little flinking issue that happens when there's cankelite parts around. So I'm just pushing the player upward just in case they hit some sort of cankelite or some sort of objects which flinks them to the sky. So we'll do that. So now, bam, we're done with that step. We have a function which teleports all the players to the start part, right? That's the first thing. So let's test this. Let's see what happens when we try this out. And then just in case, let's just break the while loop so that it doesn't go infinitely. Here we go. And also, yeah, I forgot something else too. We can do task.wait right here. Basically, task.wait, if I remember correctly, let me see. Delay the current thread until the given duration as 6 left. Resumes on the engine heartbeat. Okay, so this is just wait, but better, I guess. Okay, here we go. Let's play it and let's see what happens. Oh, error. What happened? Okay, let's see. Number expected. Oh, okay. Look what I did. I did it wrong right here. Okay, so let's name this function something else. Let's see, like intermission starts. Right. Let's do this. Be more applicable. Right here. Let's do that. This should fix. Okay, let's go. Okay, so 20, 19, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bam, we set up right here. Okay. This is a bit cool so far. But I feel like we can do so much better, right? So in the next part, we're basically gonna be I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make this power here pop up. It's gonna change and stuff. We're gonna be doing some basic math on how to get this to be minutes, this to be seconds, and we'll just make the game actually feel better, right? And maybe during that timeout, change up the scenery here, make it a bit more better, and etc. If you guys have any advice on how you guys want me to change the way I explain things, just let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, just talk about it in the comments. Let's help each other out, and I'll see you guys around.